The Andes Mountains, the backbone of South America, run from north to south, and the mighty Amazon River flows through the land. The majestic landscape of Peru nurtured the ancient and splendid Inca civilization. Peru and China are both ancient civilizations, and the traditional friendship between the two countries is deeply rooted in the hearts of the two peoples. Peru is the country with the most overseas Chinese in South America, and about 10% of Peruvians can trace their ancestors back to China. Marco Balarezzo, ambassador of Peru to China, it's his first time to China, but he is no stranger to China.
There are many places in China that I have to visit now. Chongqing is quite a special city, it seems to me, and the river, this village that is in the rock, which there are amazing things about the cuisine. Yes, I tried. It's nice, but come on, it's a little bit hard to myself. I mean, too spicy. The first impression is China is a modern society, is doing a lot of progress in different fields. So China is doing very well in terms of development and well-being of the people in general.
China is the primary market for Peruvian exports and the main source of Peruvian imports. Balarezzo is familiar with the story of Peruvian alpaca dolls becoming famous once shown at the China International Import Expo. More and more Peruvian products have entered Chinese households, thanks to the smooth implementation of the China-Peru Free Trade Agreement in 2010, which is the first package FTA signed between China and Latin American countries.
Since we signed it, the Free Trade Agreement, I mean, the trade flows, we are doing very well, as I said to you, in grapes, avocado, in quinoa, Andean grains. We have a lot of other range of agriculture products that we will feel that have a lot of market here. And the coupling will be risky for everybody. We are living in one village because we are so much interdependent each other in different sectors. This sort of cutting the supply chain or putting obstacles to the regular flows of trade. So, from the point of view of Peru, we are not in favor of any kind of this movement. We are very open economy. We are very attached to the multilateral trade system, and we try to trade with all of them. APEC 2024 in Peru, in November 24, will be an important event that we share with China and many other members of APEC the same principles. All of us are with the same principle of multilateralism to work.
In the blueprint of deepening pragmatic cooperation between China and Peru, the Chongqing port has a special place. The Chongqing port is the first large-scale transport infrastructure project implemented by China in Peru, and is also a landmark project of the Belt and Road Initiative in Latin America.
So, the development of this port will change a lot, I mean, very deep, and in the long term, the way of transit. You have the port, you could establish like a technological and science park, for instance, or even an industrial park. That is a very good example of the effect of the Belt and Road Initiative in the relationship of Peru and China. The benefit of the relationship with China is quite clear. Have this close dialogue, to have mutual trust, to have this same way of thinking of win-win cooperation is showing to them that this is a very good path to having a strength to have a very close relationship with China and to improve the living standard of the people.